So this is not the weather that we were expecting over here in Mallorca for Easter. It's a little bit grey, it's a little bit grim. We've got a mixture of sunshine, clouds and showers over the Easter holidays. But I am down here in Palmanova to make the very first of my evening videos for this year. So let's get going. It's approaching 8 o'clock. We're going to turn the camera around and I'll tell you what, we're going to get an insight as to what it's going to be like over here in the summer too. So let's get going. So we're over on Escargador Beach. We can see that all the beach umbrellas are out and they're also looking rather brand new as well. But just spinning the camera around to the first batch of restaurants, we can see Oceana, we can see the Sunset Bar, etc. We've got a nice little batch of restaurants at this far side of Escargador Beach. I'm right in front of the Fergus Palmanova Hotel and we're going to take a walk in the direction of Palmanova Beach. Now the Azor Beach Bar has closed already for the evening. It has been a bit of a rainy day today, unfortunately, so I can't imagine they've opened. But check out how busy Palmanova is this evening. Of course, we've got plenty of holiday makers over here for the Easter holidays. And it looks like some restaurants over here have had a little bit of an update for 2025. Look, My Tapas. I see a huge picture of paella in the distance. I think they've got some good Spanish food on the go there. But as we come down, we can see some of the same restaurants that we had open last year, like the amazing Thai Beach street food restaurants and some of the others too. I just look at the swathe of sunbeds and beach umbrellas that we have over here in Palmanova for summer 2025. I will be back here to film during the day very, very soon. So don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll bring you an update from during the day over here in the resort. But for now, let's continue on and let's go and see what it's like tonight. Now you really can separate the holiday makers from the locals over here in Palmanova this evening. We will see holiday makers wearing more or less summery clothes. We're going to see the locals out in their coats, and I have to admit I've actually got my coat over my arm this evening because it might get a little bit cooler later. So as I just passed by the Agua Beach Hotel, we have had a high today of 20 degrees Celsius, but it is going to get down to around 17 degrees this evening. A little bit still on the coolish side, but hopefully summer will come soon. Now I'm going to turn the camera back round just so we can get a little look down the resort, just so you can see how busy it is. Now it is great to see just about everything open this evening. I'm most surprised actually to see Natalie's Bar and Restaurant open. As many of you know, this is a very popular English restaurant here and it has opened for summer 2025. We'll check out the menu next time I'm down here during the day. I'm not sure if it's changed hands, but it looks pretty much like the same place. I had heard that it was going to close, but that is not the case. I'm just coming up by Cyril's restaurant here. We don't have so many people sitting out tonight just because of the coolish, muggyish weather. But look, the lights are starting to come on over here in Palmanova this evening. Now, if you would have seen my video filmed over in Palma recently about what happens when it gets cloudy and rainy over here on the islands, you would have heard my warning about how everyone fills Palma City on a cloudy or a rainy day. And a very, very packed bus has just come by me here. Look, let's see if we can see how busy it is inside. And this is the 104 bus that's come up from Palma. Every single seat is filled and it's standing room only in there. These buses do run pretty often, so if you are looking to go down to Palma City for the day or for the evening, just jump on one of the many 104 buses that pass through the resort. So looking to my right here, look, we've got a nice little collection of restaurants. We've got a little crepe stall there as well. Here's some music playing. It does feel very summery down here. If only it was just a little bit warmer. We've got a nice little local place across the way there. Look, we've got the Nova Tapa restaurant. And we've got a nice little collection of beach shops to my left-hand side. So as we come over towards Palmanova Beach, look, I can just see another bus going by. That's the 123 bus that's come up from Cascatela, coming through Marineland, Porto Portals and Son Caliu. But the last time I was down here, the Tropico Hotel was closed. It's now open and it is looking very, very busy inside this evening. I think we have very high occupancy rates over in Mallorca this Easter. Let's go and check out the beach. So this may surprise you. Look, we've got the volleyball nets out on the beach. Got people playing on the beach as well. Some of them are in swimwear. And right in front of me we can see the another huge swathe of sunbeds and beach umbrellas looking down towards the Globales Santa Lucia Hotel with Torrenova and Magaluf in the distance. So we're just looking down the promenade here in Palmanova, right at the back of Palmanova Beach. We have no market here this evening. On a Saturday evening we would normally see a market during the hot summer months, but I don't think that's going to start until the summer season starts, which will be on the 1st of May. And in fact, I can't guarantee that either. It may well start in June, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see the beginnings of some stalls over here during the month of May. But let's find out. Like I said, I will be back and we'll check it out. And holidaymakers continue to pour into the island. Just seen another transfer coach. And look, here's the 104 bus going back into Palma. It's looking a little bit emptier this evening. But anyway, look, let's just check out the back of the beach here. Look, everything's open down here pretty much. But I think we're going to see a few new additions to the back of Palmanova Beach for summer 2025. And check this out, look, we've got a little ice cream stand and stall here. It's all lit up. Looks very nice actually, with some tables and chairs outside. I'm pretty sure that was here last year. I think it may be under new management, but we're just going to head around the corner. I'm going to show you what else is new. Now we're looking over to the regular Dolphin bar to my right. But I see a little place here called Lolly Lolly. It says Cocina Casera, so it's homemade food. What can I see in there? Pizza by the slice. Hopefully it'll be homemade pizza at least. But over in the piano bar here, over in the Dolphin, I can hear we've got music playing. We've also got football too. But look how they've extended the little crepe ice creamery here, look. Right next to Paradise Beach, right behind Palmanova Beach. I mean, this is just going to be lovely when summer hits. I mean, it's already lovely now. Okay, so we are just coming up to this little stretch of bars here. We're just outside of Reflex. They've also got some sports on, and Iltano and Castaways. And look, if you go a little bit further along, look, we can see the other bars have opened up too on this side of the resort. Also parents travelling over with kids, you can see a big playground to my left hand side. Normally they have the bouncy trampolines and the kind of little fairground attractions set up in that area as well, just outside of it during the summer too. Obviously we don't have them this evening, but they will be coming, Anyway, let's head on round and see what's open down here too. So it looks like quite a bit of renovations taken place down this side of Palmanova. The Bora Bora looks like it's been done out. It looks like it's been modernised and a little bit less pubby. But look, everything is open down here too. It looks fantastic actually. So nice seeing groups and families out here on holiday. And look, I see an approaching hen party too. So the food smells amazing. We're just coming up by Tandoori Nights. Got loads of great value Asian food here, not just from India but also from China as well. So if you have a curry craving, you're not going to have any problems finding one actually. We've got quite a few curry restaurants through the resort actually, and Chinese's too. Just looking up towards Taylor's, it's looking quite busy in here too this evening. Pretty packed. And we're just coming up by Monroe's. This is another bar which looks like it's received a makeover over here in Palmanova. I did see the workmen out earlier on in the season, and this is the final resort. It looks good. It's also looking quite busy as well. They've got some decking outside too. This also lies right next to a kids park, which is a great place to come as well with kids. But anyway, look, I'm just looking around at Delicious. Got another little bar to the left. We can't leave them off the list tonight. And so I'm going to take a left here. I'm going to head on down to the beach, down the side of Barbuda. So as we come back down onto Palmanova beachfront, just looking down the beach here and just seeing what's open and how busy it is. You can see we've got plenty of holiday makers out. I can also see that the Chiringuito has stayed open too, and that is looking busy. Let's come up by the Diana Beach Club here, which is a huge, huge beach club, and it is open too. And just coming up by the Chinese. Basically, you do get a really massive, huge variety of food over here in Palmanova. It's not just all Spanish food, it's not all just English food either. So we just have a quick look around at the beach. Obviously during the day here, we see it looking really, really gorgeous and turquoise and blue. Looks a little bit different this evening on this cloudy evening in Palmanova, but let's head up and around the Globale Santa Lucia Hotel. And just looking off into the distance, I can see there's a big party going on over at the little Chiringuito on the beach. Don't forget as well to support all the bars and the restaurants that lie on the promenade side too. They offer some fantastic value for money. And I will be taking a more in-depth look at prices over here in Mallorca as we go on through the summer season, so stay tuned to the channel. So as we come up by the Globale Santa Lucia, it's also packed inside as well, look. You can see their dining room. Don't want to shine the camera in there too much, but look at the views that they get to enjoy from this hotel. If you want to find out more about staying in the Santa Lucia Hotel and what you guys think as well about it, I do have a video on the channel. I'll pop a link to that in the description text below. Go and check it out. And look at this, check this out, look. Got some local fishermen out this evening. So we can see the lights are slowly coming on over in Torrenova right in front of me. Nighttime is approaching. Let's quickly head along San Matías Beach and go and see what it's like this evening. And see what's back on the beach. For summer 2025, we've got the pedalos out, we've got the kayaks as well out. Now normally they're only available to rent from the 1st of May, but because they're over here and down on the beach already, I suspect you may be able to rent them just a little bit sooner. So before we head on down San Matías beachfront, we have to go and very quickly check out if everything is open down here too. Look, Iroko is open. The bright lights of Iroko are open, and also the Three Brothers too. And both places are looking rather busy. So we can just see the Mr. Whippy ice cream van here parked around the back of this new beach bar. I think it's going to be called Turtle Beach. I wonder if Jill will be opening this summer. I guess time will tell. But one thing that hasn't opened yet is Turtle Beach, is this new beach bar. As you can see, it looks like there's still quite a bit to do. And one thing I didn't expect to see is workmen inside on a Saturday evening. Anyway, let's keep on heading down San Matías beachfront. And it's looking very busy this evening. So right ahead of me here, we can see the lights are on over at the jetty. We're going to head on in that direction, so stick with me. But for now, let's go and see what's open and what the atmosphere is like a little bit further along San Matías Beach. So we're just coming up by the San Matías Beach Hotel. And that's actually looking rather busy too this evening. where is positively buzzing tonight is over at Seeso Beach. I can see they've also got those fire heaters out too. It's honestly not that cold, guys. I haven't actually put my coat on just yet anyway, but I can hear that they've got music going. They've got a lot of people in there as well. The atmosphere does seem to be rather good in here too. So we're actually fast approaching my favourite side of Palmanova, because really the closer we get to Magaluf, you expect it to go very down market, but that really is not the case, because we've got a nice little collection of bars and restaurants at this far side of St Matthias Beach. We've got the jetty here. I mean, look at it, it's absolutely stunning tonight. And we've also got these wonderful places to eat, and let's go and check them out. So to my right hand side, don't forget we've got a whole line of other restaurants, slightly cheaper restaurants actually, running down the back at the side of the beach. I did make a video all about behind St Matthias Beach last summer. I'll also drop that link to that video below, and I'm going to update that video as well this summer for prices for 2025. But it'll give you an idea of what's available. Now I'm just coming up by the Cantina del Sol, but look, I'm looking up towards Origin Bar. A little bit hard to tell, but we've got lots of people sitting out tonight. Now they're going to be enjoying some wonderful views over St Matthias Beach. Look, it is busy, as is the Olive Tree restaurant. And it looks so pretty with all the lights on as well. I know they've put a lot of work into doing the garden for this summer. We'll come back during the day and come and check it out. And you never know, we may have some food reviews from over here in Palmanova for this summer too. Just coming up past BMAX. Once again, looking pretty busy. And I'm standing right in front of the Comodoro Playa. And once again, another busy restaurant for this Easter, which is amazing to see. So I had to just come up here just to give you some views down over Palmanova, and check this out, what a treat. We've just caught the remains of a sunset over here. It's absolutely stunning. Don't forget, if you want to see the sun setting from over here in Palmanova, I'm going to take you to the bars where we're going to see that this evening. Look, I'm just outside of Mira here as well, and all the way down the jetty, all the bars are open. They're lit up. It's looking absolutely stunning here this evening as people come out for a few drinks and a bite to eat. Just coming up by La Vista too. And the Scotsman. And JJ's Sports Lounge too. But let's get some final views here. Look, check this out. The sky's gone now a lovely pink, and the sun has just about gone down. So that's it. That is the very first Palmanova nighttime walk for summer 2025. And check out the atmosphere. It's only April. I cannot believe it. Everything looks really, really fantastic. And of course, everyone in the bars and businesses and restaurants have been working so hard over the winter to make their restaurants and their bars look really fantastic for this summer. I really hope you like what you see. Let me know in comments what you think. But I will be back here very, very soon, not only to film during the day, but also to film in the evening too. But this is just a flavour of what you can expect if you're coming here for summer 2025. Okay everyone, appearing on YouTube, you're going to find a couple of videos to help you out with your holiday, appearing just here and here. Don't forget to consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and also you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun. Thanks very much for watching everyone, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.